Hey, what's going on everyone? Paul Mendez here with Profitable Freelancer, and welcome to my channel. We talk about all things freelancing, entrepreneurship, and lifestyle freedom. And in this video, I wanted to go a little bit back to more of the basics of why I created this whole brand in the first place, Profitable Freelancer. And I want to basically discuss how you can actually be profitable when you go out there as an entrepreneur, whether that's working for yourself or even just working with another team of entrepreneurs on a business endeavor. Now, what I'm going to be revealing is what has given me the ability to actually have success from leaving a 9-to-5 and building a profitable freelance business. Now, I know that a lot of times this isn't the case, and all of the data out there backs it up that most people that go out there and try to start a business actually fail, and they usually do that within their first couple years of business. And in this video, I am going to be diving really deep into the actual foundation, the building blocks of how you can build a profitable business, whether that's freelancing or just going into business for yourself in some fashion. This video is going to help you out. Okay, so getting into how to actually build a profitable business, side hustle, or whatever you're doing, you need to first think about what you're actually doing and is it really a business? Now, the reason I say this is because a lot of times the word side hustle and a lot of get rich quick schemes are kind of thrown around, and there's a lot of different things such as like filling out surveys, watching videos, selling your old clothes that you have for money. And a lot of people are saying that this is a side hustle, this is a way you can earn money. And what I'm here to say is that is really not going to be able to build a profitable stream of revenue for you for the long term. So whether that's something you're doing on the side or whether you want to really start a business, make it your full-time job, you need to ask yourself, what can I actually do that I can treat as a business? And that leads right into the next point, which is it's a business. So of course it's not going to work just in a week or a month. You need to put consistent effort into it. And that's why sometimes I laugh when I see some of the content out there, even some of the YouTube videos recently about some of the freelancing platforms. Like, for example, I've seen videos like I tried freelancing on Upwork for 1 week and they're giving a big thumbs down. And that's just the wrong approach to take, and it's the wrong advice to give people, because it kind of turns a lot of people away just because negative content is always going to get more clicks and more attention. It's just how the human brain is wired, unfortunately. So what I'm trying to say is, if you try to go do something for a week and it doesn't work right away and you say that's a failure, you're actually just quitting on yourself. So no matter what you do, first treat it as a business, especially if you're going out there as a freelancer. You have to know that this is going to be something you're going to be doing to build up to an income that you want. And it's not just going to happen overnight. So once you understand that, that's when you can get into kind of the second part. And even if you are going out there and you want to build, let's say, an e-commerce website where you're selling physical products, or you want to be a freelancer and provide your services or consulting to different businesses, you need to ask yourself, what is actually in demand in the marketplace and what can I actually learn, or what do I already know? Now, when you ask yourself this, you start to weed out all of the different things that you actually may enjoy doing or you think people want, but when you actually get into it, they might not really want. And a lot of times entrepreneurs, they figure this out the hard way. And so did I. I mean, when I went out there and I started to try to freelance, I just built a website and I thought people would just come to it and find it naturally. And when that didn't happen, I started to realize there's a whole different ecosystem out there, a whole different digital infrastructure built like on some of these platforms like Upwork.com, things like that, that already have the traffic going to it. So what I'm trying to say is you need to kind of plug yourself into an area that's already in demand. Businesses need to be looking for either the services or the products you're selling. So before you go into business and you get all excited about it and build yourself a logo or a website or whatever it is, first go back to the basics. Number one, treat it like a business. Number two, like we just spoke about, actually look at what's in demand in the marketplace and what's something that you can provide that's different, let's say, just from the way someone else does it. And that could just mean that, you're a very hard worker and that you're very good at communication, so you can keep clients in touch and things like that. So don't always think you need to have all of these high-level skills. A lot of it's really basic skills that really get you ahead. And it's all about just the consistency and the dedication to the business that you're building. And now the third way you can be a profitable freelancer or entrepreneur is to really focus on what I like to call the holy grail of any business, and that's cash flow. And more importantly, recurring cash flow. So that means businesses and people and clients that are paying you every single month. These are long-term clients, repeat clients, whatever you want to call it. These are people that are trusting you so much because your services that you provide them are delivering so much value that they want you on their digital team. They want you to actually be someone that they pay every month and not just a freelancer for a one-time project. So that's what I'm trying to say, whether that's, whatever service you're providing to start out, understand that you can grow from there. You can offer a lot of different services as a freelancer, but to really be profitable, you need to start to find a couple skills that you can bundle together. Because once you do that, that's when you can actually go to clients and get repeat monthly contracts. That is the holy grail of being a profitable freelancer and of any successful business, is having those repeat customers come to you every single month, providing you that cash flow, providing you those multiple streams of income that's actually diversified and allows you to project where you're going. On top of that, once you start to have repeat clients, that's when you know that you actually have a business built and you're not just jumping from one task to another to another. So all of that work that goes into getting that client and building that relationship is supposed to pay off for you in the long term. And once you do that, another whole world of opportunity opens up when they start to recommend you to their other business owner friends and they start to recommend you to other people in their community. That is how you grow as an entrepreneur, as a freelancer, and just as your personal brand. You want to get in touch with people and businesses that you can truly help. And once you do that and you can really establish a long-term relationship where they're paying you every single month, whether it's a flat fee or it's based on how much sales you provide them, that's really up to you how you want to structure it. But that's the way you can go about actually having success. And the reason I made this video once again is because a lot of times it's easy to just focus on what the new trend is or what's the easiest way to make money or what's that next investment I can invest in and just get 1,000% return. The mind is hardwired to want to get those things because we see it as a reward. And once we can start to rewire the way our brain works and stop trying to just, hit the lottery and get rich quick, but we actually put our head down, we focus every single day, we show up, we try to get better, that is when we have the most success as entrepreneurs, as freelancers. And that's really the message I want to send out there, to really cut through all the negative content, all the people that have tried to start a business and failed. And then, they get mad at you, they get mad at the world, they get mad at people who are actually having success. And you want to know why the reason that they get mad is it's because they're mad at themselves. They quit on themselves. And so don't take that personally. Really just look at why people are saying certain things and only take advice from people that are in the position that you really want to get to in life and in business. And that's something that I've done that's really paid off, because when you just listen to all of the different chatter out there, there's so much going on, you don't have any direction. But when you really just take advice from a couple different mentors in different areas that you really are just resonating with, that's how you can get the most out of all of the content you're consuming. So I hope this was helpful. Please hit the like button. It really helps, my channel grow and more people see this video, because we're all in it together. I really look forward to all of your future success. Leave a comment down below what you want to hear next. And until next time, my name is Paul Mendez. Have an awesome day.